Hey, this is Greg Hoyt from The Breakdown. If you're new here and checking out the channel on YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, feel free to follow me on Twitter at GregHoytLET. Anyway, let's get on to the video. This is Greg Hoyt from Red Voice Media. I'm over here with one of the founders of Gays Against Groomers. A little bit of a controversial, would you consider yourself like a PAC or a social activist?
We're a coalition. We're a nonprofit organization, but we're just a coalition. We're a group of gay people. We have trans people too that are, seeing what's happening, being done in our name and in our community, coming from our community, and we just can't remain silent anymore because we don't agree with it. The majority of us really oppose what's being done to kids, and 6 months ago, I decided that I couldn't sit by anymore and not try and stop it from inside the community. So that's how we got started.
Yeah, no. The interesting thing that I noticed about Gays Against Groomers is the coalition. It seemed like it came out of nowhere, and it was just had this like huge effect. Like you guys went from 0 to 60 out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Do you think it was just kind of there was a void and your group was needed to kind of fill that niche?
Yeah, I think that it grew it grew way faster than I was expecting. I thought maybe in 6 months or a year we'd have like 5,000 or 10,000 followers. Maybe somebody would notice us and write about us. But it basically blew up overnight. I mean, I'm still playing catch up every day, trying to keep up with the speed at which it's growing. But I think that just goes to show how needed our voices from within the community are fighting this. Because straight people only get so far with it, unfortunately. They're instantly written off as hateful, bigots, all the phobics, when we know that isn't true, but they have a harder time doing that to us. And so, yeah, we've scared them. I mean, we have about 10 articles written about us on the Media Matters website now, which I take as a huge achievement. I see that as a great achievement. But they're scared of us because they know that our voices from within the community are going to be the most effective at ending all of this.
Okay. Interesting that you bring up Media Matters. They are, they're really great at maligning anything right of center due to the shifting of the Overton window. But if you notice in the past few months, past 6 or 7 months, the term groomer, people have been trying to turn it into some kind of pejorative aimed at the LGBTQ community. What is your take on that in terms of folks trying to shift the narrative and turn that into some kind of hateful epithet?
Yeah, I mean, I'm disgusted by it. Being anti-groomer is not being anti-gay, anti-trans, anti-LGBTQ, whatever. It's not at all. And to associate that it is, to say that it's an LGBTQ slur, an anti-LGBTQ slur, is what's actually homophobic and transphobic, because that basically says that we're all on board with this. Like, we're all groomers, we're all pedophiles, and no, that's why, the only people offended by the word groomer are groomers. Like, I'm not offended by it. None of us in the organization are offended by it. We obviously use it all the time to accurately describe what's being done by these people that are preying on children. So no, I think I think that people can pretty much see right through that it's just being used as a tactic to silence people. And that's, that goes to my point, really, that I've always been saying, is that predators and these people trying to attack children and get close to children and hurt them, they're using our community as a shield to kind of protect them from criticism and to just continue unabated, and we're not going to let that happen. And I think that's why Gays Against Groomers is really powerful too. I mean, we're throwing a big wrench in their agenda here, and they don't like it too much, but that's okay. It fuels us. I thrive off of it personally. And yeah, I mean, we're not going to stop. We're not deterred. But no, groomer is not an anti-LGBTQ slur, and anybody saying it is, they're actual bigots in this equation,
So obviously 2022 has been an explosive year for your guys' work and your endeavors. What's on the roadmap for 2023?
2023, starting in the new year, we really want to start getting more chapters launched. Right now, we have, I think, 10 that have gotten up and running, but we want to have them in every city, every state. We actually have 5 in other countries that are going to be launching soon. People have reached out from all over the world wanting to get involved. So it's really important to us to be more than just an online presence. We've already done a lot of events. We've done a lot of school board meetings, but really tackling this in real life, boots on the ground type of stuff. is really what it's going to take, I think, to put an end to this. And that's going to be our main focus in the new year. And yeah, as far as a long year plan, I was doing an interview with somebody a few days ago, and they said, where do you see Gays Against Groomers in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years? And I said, I hope we don't have to exist. I wish Gays Against Groomers didn't have to exist at all. None of us want to be fighting this. Like, it's just insane that it's even happening. And we're here to end it, and then we're not trying to be around too long. We hope we don't have to be, but we will be until this is over.
Awesome. And just as a closer, tell the audience where they can find you.
Thank you. Yeah. So just go to gaysagainstgroomers.com. You can learn more about us, read some of the articles we published. All of our social media is there. To help, just spread the word about us. And if you want to contribute, we are completely independent. We don't have any funding behind us whatsoever, like no big donors. You can get some of our merch, which is really nice, and or make a donation. So we really appreciate all the support and just getting the word out about us.
Awesome.